How to open it? Okay, so today we're going to do a chapter, very important, called Applied Networking. So as you know, we did many things already. We did a lot of stuff. What is I hope it's this one, no? Yeah. So it's very important and to know where we're going. So we started with all of these things. So chapter 5 and chapter 6 is about networking, introduction to networking. It's preparing students for next level, that is enterprise computer networking. So for us, IT essentials, we are IT technicians. Then the big bosses are Cisco certified networking, because we have knowledge from IT essentials plus extra knowledge, advanced networking, security, automation, and other stuff. So today we're going to check a bit applied networking. So I'll do a short demo for you. I'll just do a short demo, and then anything else you could see by. So first thing first, let me check here what is in applied networking. So you have a nice video in EtherCAD that will explain these things. What is a MAC address? I'm going to show you shortly. So in EtherCAD, will teach you what is network, what is MAC address. So in IT, if someone wants to communicate with someone else, what is a MAC address? I think I'm going to stop allowing people because it's. So this is a homework I sent to Cisco CCNA guys. We are building a network, and we have to build this small network. We have an office here in Cape Town network. We have another office in Pretoria, and we must make the interconnection for each of them to go to the internet. This is what Cisco CCNA guys will do. That's why they're really well paid. They know how to set up equipment, IT essentials. They know how to manage, configure, troubleshoot routers and switches, how to configure to go to the internet. Also, how to secure all this equipment, how to do automation, how to do troubleshooting, how to. So this is what I sent to them. So for you guys, I'm going to send this. So let's say you have a PC. So this tool we are using is called Cisco Packet Tracer. It's for CCNA guys, for next course, I mean. And you know that if you want to go to internet, we need a router. Without that device, you cannot go anywhere. So this is your internet or your ISP, internet service provider. The internet service provider is here. You have your router. So the router, you need a router to go to internet. That's why even at home, we have what we call Wi-Fi router. We are all routers. So you need to connect your router to your ISP device for you to go to the internet. Now, the router will get connected to what we call a switch. A switch arm is a device that will bring all end devices like laptops, PCs, printer. So the switch is the device. So each IT equipment, at the back, we have a network cable. So all that we study at the CCNA level. So for now, it's just to let you know that it does exist. So at the CCNA level, we'll teach you a different type of network cables, when to use what and where. You cannot just grab any cable and no. We have some rules, some standards. Then you come here and yeah. So this is a small network. So in a building or in an office, you have PCs, printers, and at the back of each, we have a network cable. We are all connected to a switch. We call it sometimes patch panel. Patch panel. So you see, so this is a switch as this. All the network cables, they are very well organized and they are linked to a switch. So all these things, it's the next level that we teach all these things. Okay, anyway, let me not confuse you. So this is a small network. In the office, you have PCs, they're all connected to a switch, the switch connected to a router, and the router goes to the internet. Now, how if PC3, this laptop, want to go to internet, what's happening? What is happening in the background? In the background, this PC need two addresses. Addresses. The first one is called MAC address to be processed by the switch. Then the second one is called IP address. To be processed by the router. We also call it logical address. So you cannot say you're an IT technician if you do not know these basics. These one are basics. This one is called physical address. So job interview, they ask, always, I've been through job interviews, I know what they. So it's very important to know that. So for a PC to go to internet, that PC must first have what you call, for example, for your cell phone, you have what? You have a SIM card. So the SIM card, SIM card, SIM card. If no SIM card, you cannot get a phone number. You need a SIM card first, then a number. SIM card for a PC is NIC. We call it NIC. Network Interface Card. So if PC3 want to go to the internet, it need what? First thing first, a SIM card inside. So a SIM card is called a network interface card. So automatically, when you buy a PC or a laptop, everything is there already. Network interface card. If I come here and I tap network, without network interface card, you cannot go to internet. You cannot even start. Why? Because you see, my internet today is very, very, very bad. How is going? Okay. Yeah. So you see, this is the network interface card. So you can see that it has a hole here. So here we put what? The network cable. Network cable. So the network cable, you plug one RJ45, and we did that on Saturday. One connector, this connector is called RJ45. One will come where? Come to the network interface card that is in your PC or your laptop, and the other connector will go to the switch. You see. So when you see a PC like that, that cable, that network cable, one is plugged to a network interface card in the PC or the laptop, and the other RJ45 is connected to one of the ports in the switch. No SIM card, no cell phone call, no network interface card, no internet. You must have it first, then you select the correct cable to connect. Now, when you have your SIM card, you have a number. You have a number. So for us on our network interface card, we need 2 addresses, not only one. We need 2 addresses. For our network interface card, we need 2 addresses. What are these addresses? These addresses are the MAC address and the IP address. So the MAC address is also called the physical address. It never changes. And the second address is called the IP address, to be processed by the router. We call it logical address. This one you can change. It's like your cell phone number, you can change cell phone number. So the first IP, the first address, MAC address, so that when your packet will reach the switch and there's then only MAC address. Where do you come from? Where do you want to go? Then it's you want to go to that place. Now the switch will say, okay, go to the router for further processing. Then when your packets or your data will reach the router, the router understand IP address. The router understand the IP address. The router understand the IP address. Then your packet can go to the internet. So without a network interface card, without a MAC address and IP address, there is no communication. There is no communication. So how to find these 2 addresses on your PC? In the search box here, you type CMD. Command prompt, you see, you click on it. It's going to open a text box. Yeah, this is it. You can zoom in. Then you need to type a code. So that code will display something. That code will display. So that code, as an IT technician, it's compulsory for you to know. very basics stuff. We type IP config space /all. So all this stuff, if you go to your NetAcad, you'll find all of them there. So I'm trying to summarize with everything you need in NetAcad. I'll make it more practical for you here. So IP config /all job interview. What command are you going to type to view some settings from your network interface card, some properties? And you say network IP config /all. As I did tell you, it's up to you. If you know, it's fine. If you don't know, I'm teaching people who don't know. If you want to do always some research, as I say, everything is NetAcad, but it's always good to get extra info. It's up to you. I'm not forcing anyone. If you're not happy, it's your problem. If you're happy, it's your problem also. But as a teacher, I give what I need to give to my students. It's very important. So when you type ipconfig space /o, you press enter. It's going to list a lot of stuff. So all this information are some network interface card. You see this one, or we call it adapter. All these things you see. They can be virtual, like this one, VMware virtual machines. This one we do at the CCNA. Virtual network interface card or physical one. You see. So now you need to check yours. Me, I'm at home and I'm using my Wi-Fi. So I come to my Wi-Fi network interface card for Wi-Fi. You see. Wireless LAN, local area network, you should know now. You see. So I have a laptop, I'm using Wi-Fi, I need network interface card for Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi network interface card. So when you're here, you'll see some properties on that card. You'll see IP address. See? Normally we see IPv4. In IP address, we also have IPv4 and IPv6. So this is the IP address. It's like my cell phone number. Each device in IT, if you want to communicate, you need a cell phone number or an IP address to identify you. Who are you? No IP address, no communication. Same thing for cell phone. You don't have a cell phone number. How are you going to call you? So IP address or logical address, it can change. Or you can get the second address here, physical address, or MAC address of my network interface card. So these two, if you go in your NetAcad, you'll see more. So chapter 6, we have already a video that will give you more info about network MAC address. So see NIC, network interface card MAC address, it's what I just showed you now, but with physical address, and now how it's organized. Now we're going to explain. It's a video, you can watch it many times. So we'll explain that. If you have this long address, it's divided into one is for the manufacturer and one is for the client. For example, I'm a company and Mr. John has a company that produces something. John has his own stuff and he said, okay, Mr. Max is my client. This is your ID on your MAC address. This one will never change. The physical never change, but the IP changes. So please check that video. Check that video with me. Also, you have also another video explaining IPv4. I don't want to go in details because normally it's more for CCNA. But here they give you some ideas. The only thing is we give too much, you can get confused. It's a lot. Normally, this one is two chapters, two big chapters in CCNA. Chapter 1, IPv4, chapter 2, IPv6. But here we try to combine just to give you an idea about IPv4. So these two IPs, these two addresses are very important for communication. No MAC address, no IP address, no communication. These two are very important. Why these two are important? Because one will go to the switch, the MAC address. When your data arrive at the switch inside need to process, and like the post office, we're going to receive a lot of couriers, a lot of envelopes. We check where that envelope comes from, what is the destination. You see. So here at that post office, we check only MAC address. Then we say, you want to go to, let's say, America. Okay, what is a plane going to America? Okay, we send you to that plane to go to America. Now, when it reaches the router, here we say, okay, I understand only IP addresses. What is your destination? Source, destination. Source, destination. Where do you come from? Where do you want to go? For them to help you. Because you want to go to the internet. You want to help you. Listen, where do you want to go? Where do you come from? And we process, everything is well processed in the switch. We have some configuration to be done in the switch and in the router. This one is Cisco CCNA level. So when you work for a company dealing with these things, if you have CCNA already, it's good. It's open doors. Now we teach you about other things. It's not now we're going to teach you 1 + 1 is 2, 10 + 10 is 20. No, we don't have time for that. You show them your certificate, have a good background, let's go. You see. So this training are international. It's not Mr. Max, not South Africa, it's American, and everyone is using it. So please take it seriously, invest in your future, it will help you for life. So we have two videos explaining how these addresses are organized, the meanings, IPv6. Sometimes it's too much, so just read only, watch the video 1 twice. And we're going to compare to the post offices, and you see, and all of this stuff. You see what I show you. Source and destination. Okay, forget about, if you don't understand, just keep it. It's for CCNA, not for. Just stick on what I'm telling you. For communication, we need network interface card. We need two addresses, MAC address, IP address. For IP address, we have two groups, IPv4, IPv6. It depends on the length. I don't want to confuse you. I give you what's the most important. I think last time I did explain what is DNS. DNS, normally all PCs, all servers, we understand only IP addresses. Because you cannot memorize all IP addresses, but you can memorize the names like cisco.com or drc.com, or let's say, I don't know, america.us. It's easier for us, the name. So the name will be changed to the real IP. So the DNS is that device, that server that will change the name to the real IP to go. Also do some research on that. As we said, we finished with training end of March. After that, the system is still open for you for 6 extra months. You can now take your time, chapter per chapter, to read again, to take, you can even take 1 week per chapter or 2 weeks per chapter. It's up to you. So for now, we give you the whole training, the whole certificate. After that, you have six months to study again. For CCNA, those who continue CCNA are open for them for 1 extra year. So DNS, you can also, DHCP, we did that also. When you power on your PC need an IP. So you're going to say, and there is a device that will assign IPs, and with DHCP server, we did that last time. So with a PC will say, hi, I need an IP. So your request will go to that device, the DHCP server, because it's the one that assigns IP addresses. You see here, if I take my network interface card, you see DHCP server. So it's a device that will assign IP addresses to people. So I got my IP today at 6:55 because I did power on my PC at that time. You see, so I receive an IP. So, and that IP will finish at this time. After this time, my PC needs to send again a request. Hi, DHCP server, I need another IP. It's going to assign. So our Wi-Fi router at home is a DHCP server, is a switch, is a router, is a Wi-Fi. Everything is combined in one. That we call it Wi-Fi router. Inside, we have a lot of stuff inside. But in the company, we separate all of them. So at the Cisco CCNA level, we go step by step because now you need to build networks, troubleshoot, help people. So for now, it's just to tell you that it does exist. These are some things in IT. That's all. Now at the CCNA level, we also speak what is a VLAN, virtual LAN. There are some technologies to manage how to work at office. For example, if finance department, we are first floor, marketing second floor, call center the third floor. If you want to work, you go to the floor. Now, what is the floor is full? I'm a finance guy. Can I sit at the third floor and still work? VLAN is a technology to do that. You can sit anywhere and work and still work in the same team. You don't sit together, but virtually you work as you were in the same group, in the same building. So yeah, that network interface card I was explaining, and for Wi-Fi also. So if you don't have them, you cannot go to internet. If you need Wi-Fi, we also have Wi-Fi card. But we are all integrated. We are small now. You cannot see it. Now, okay, these are some stuff. You don't need to memorize and just read once, twice, that's all for now. At a later stage, you can take your time. So, but focus more on the videos because at least you can watch many times. We do some demo. It's much easier than only reading. So these videos, watch them many times. We do some demo and all this stuff. So our Wi-Fi router does a lot of stuff. Network cards, see, and always. You see here, I'm at home here. I need my Wi-Fi router to go to it. In the old days, we had another device, but nowadays everything is in one. You connect and then. If you want to change, to log on your router and do some settings, so each, I think there are some video also in Netacad doing that. It's only some demo and you don't need to do that. If you work for MTN, because you have CCNA, now we teach you on their platform. It's not now. We're going to explain to you, for example, what is DHCP, what is IP address. For them, you should know already. Now they teach you about their product, something more advanced. But if you're only grade 1 and you want to work in a bigger, you see. That's why I always encourage people, go forward, invest in your future to help you. No one knows where I cannot see your luck will, or your blessing door will open. But get ready so that when the opportunity comes, automatically you're ready. But now, if opportunity is there, I'm a rich guy, I'm an entrepreneur or businessman from, let's say, for example, DRC. I'm opening a big company in DRC. South Africa, Congolese people in South Africa. I need to recruit you. What do you have for me to hire you now? Come forward. You see, this is job opportunity. You see, sir, I have this. IT essential certificate. I have CCNA. I have a bit of cybersecurity. See, automatically will take you. But if opportunity comes and now you have nothing, you always complain. I'm not talking about you as student and no, I say in general, people in general. Oh, I don't have money for this. And it's difficult. You will never succeed, especially here in South Africa, it's difficult already. Cover yourself, get some certificate. I've been through that, guys. I'm also a foreigner. I know what I'm talking about. These certificates help a lot. Okay, and yeah, so you don't need to understand and just read one twice. Focus on the videos. Yeah, all these videos, just that's all, just to get an idea. When we finish with 3 months, when you have your own time, now you can go slowly. You take some notes and you make your own summaries. So all these things we explain in the videos. So normally that's all you should know. A firewall is a device. It's like you have a company. You cannot just, anyone cannot just come and get in the building. No, you have a security guard. Firewall is the security guard. Where do you want to go? Are you allowed to get in or out? So the firewall is a device, or a police going to do with police who must come inside my network or leave my network. You see, Internet of Things. Now, anything should get an IP for communication. You can communicate with your fridge, with your microwave, but even your cameras, but all of them, they need an IP for communication. That's the Internet of Things. Internet of Things. Any device that you have in your house, if you want all of them to communicate, we need an IP. So we are busy working on that. We are busy. Now, if you have some network issues, here also you have some guidelines, some processes. Identify the problem, and the same thing we did before. So we're going to explain each step and some solutions. So you can take your time to read. Some of them you learn when you're working. So some problems, some solutions, we say, okay, this is a problem, and we fix the solution. So yeah, take your time. It's not competition. You have a 1 week to read all these chapter 6. Yeah. So this chapter is about basics of advanced IT basics that we cover more than that in CCNA. So today we are done with the networking side. From chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, we did PC engineering. Chapter 5 and 6 is networking. From next week, we will do all these stuff. So let make it simple, short, then you can watch the videos in NetAcad. Any questions? Let's take 2 or 3 questions, then we end the session for today. Okay, no questions. I'm going to post the recording tomorrow. We'll get time. Also, as I said, if you go to our YouTube channel, you'll see other recordings. You go to the IT Essential playlist, you check chapter 5 of recordings. You can also check them. In your NetAcad, you have some videos. So NetAcad, as I said, focus more on introduction, also the conclusion with summary. Playlist. What is my playlist? Okay, this guy is going to take more time. Okay, guys, so that's all for today. I wish you happy studying, and don't forget to do your chapter exams and take your time. There is no competition, no rush, but take your time to try. So when you finish all this, you'll get 2 weeks free for you to prepare your exam, your final exam. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Have a good evening, and see you next week, Monday. Thank you very much, guys.